Hi guys, welcome back. It's Suzanne Wachtel. This week's podcast is about investing and taking out of your investment of relationships. So I know that sounds odd. Usually when we talk about investing, right, we're talking about money or real estate or stocks and bonds. But the truth of the matter is, when we take that simple notion and think about, do we invest in our relationships? Do we? So every time that you're kind to your partner, that you're thoughtful, that you're sweet, that you're generous, that you're loving, that you're sensitive to them and their needs, perhaps go out of the way for them, that is considered a deposit. And a good way to look at it is, if you are curt with your partner, friend, employee, anyone that you have a relationship with, your children, when you are not kind or you don't really concentrate on the investment of the wealth of this relationship, you're taking a withdrawal. When you make a withdrawal in a relationship, it's exactly what it sounds like. You're not depositing good stuff. You're taking away and leaving less stuff. You're leaving a bad impression. You might be leaving bad feelings. You may not be, really nourishing that relationship. So when we think about our relationships, when we think about ourselves, the relationship with ourselves, right? If we don't say kind words to ourselves, if we don't balance our work, play, life skills, if we don't take time to do what makes us feel good, we are withdrawing from ourselves, from our souls, and from our joy. So when we invest, make a deposit in ourselves, like take a day just to take care, like go get your hair done, like take a walk in nature, call an old friend, read a juicy book you've been dying to get your hands on, go get a massage, color in a coloring book. When you take this special time to invest and deposit in yourself, you are investing in yourself, your mental health, your self-care. So it applies to you. And once you start doing that for you, depositing positive things into yourself, it will become a habit. It will become a habit. And then in your other relationships, I want you to just think about it. Before you say something or answer someone, or maybe you're tired, you're having a bad day, before you answer with a tone that could be, could be hurtful, take a breath and think about, am I making a deposit in this relationship, or am I making a withdrawal? So when you make a withdrawal in the relationship, the other person feels as though you don't care about them or their feelings. On the contrary, when you make a deposit, you're thoughtful, you're mindful not to do certain things that annoy them. You go out of way to do something you know they would enjoy, whether it's a hug or flowers or baking them cookies or asking them to join you on a date. Those are deposits in the relationship that are considered investments. Because the reason I call it an investment is because it grows. When you deposit in a relationship and you deposit to yourself, what happens is people are more attracted to you. You're feeling better about life and yourself. You're feeling more joyful. And you're having really wonderful feelings towards other people and yourself. So the investment is there when you make the deposits consciously, with effort, okay? And when you make the withdrawals, you're literally taking away, losing any kind of richness that's in the relationship or for yourself. If you're constantly putting yourself down, I'm not good enough, I'm such an idiot, I can't believe how silly I am, how stupid, I didn't do this, I should have done that, and constantly putting yourself down, okay, that's considered withdrawals. And those withdrawals are going to make you feel like crap. It's going to make you feel empty. It's going to make you feel not good enough. And that is not the goal we have here. The goal we have here is to invest in ourselves, in our relationships, in the words we speak to others, that we speak to ourselves, because when we deposit consciously positive things into our soul, into our mind, into our bank, our personal banks, our relationships, our lives, it grows like an investment. We start to feel kind. We start to feel abundant. We start to feel fucking great about ourselves. So, please get the message today. I want you to think about investing in yourself, in others that you come across every day, whether it's a lover, a parent, a friend, a coworker, someone working at the supermarket. Make deposits all day long. Be aware of it. Be aware of consciously making deposits to invest in other people's day and your own. And be aware when you make the withdrawals, whether it's a habit, you didn't mean to, or you just felt like acting out, those withdrawals, you will see that withdrawal, when you're nasty to someone or insensitive, it will come back as negative energy towards yourself. So what are the two things today that you want to learn? Investing and making deposits into yourself and the people that you come in contact with every day. It's a habit, it's a lesson, it's a practice. And the more you do it, the better you will be at it. It'll come naturally, and you'll just be happier all around. So invest in yourselves, deposit all day long as much as you can. Have a beautiful day, guys. Namaste. Mwah.